Earth signs, I don't know if somebody's coming to vent to you or if somebody's just coming and they're upset, right? And they're coming and they're just telling you what's happening. It's like, and this, and this, and they just telling you all this stuff that's happening. You kind of find it funny. Not that you're laughing at somebody being upset, but whatever the scenario is and how they're telling you is like, okay, slow down. Let's talk about it. Like, what's going on? Somebody has a lot of energy coming towards you right now. What's going on for Earth signs? Somebody could be complaining about a coworker. They could be complaining about their parent. Like, somebody's complaining about something. And it's just like, oh, Lord. Okay. Ooh, my ear itching. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so you could have some type of confidence to you. You're having some type of confidence. You're feeling good about what you're creating and or what you're deciding to do. You may feel like you have everything that you need when it comes to your community, your friendship, your circle. You have some type of support. But you are also in your head. Yeah, you are. And you're waiting on something else to align. Something to go in your favor. But at the same time, you fear what's next when it comes to your alignment. It's like, okay, I have this, I have that. So what is the next thing down? Is the next thing up? Like, what's next? You may be determined to, it's like, okay, let me get out of my head. Let me, I'm going to get out of this funk. Let me get out of this mood. Yeah. Because sometimes you fear some type of heartbreak. You fear some type of, something that's going to just tear you up. And then you realize, okay, I got to get out of this perspective. This could be just the way that I'm thinking. You balance your emotions. So that's good. You could be looking very attractive right now. Especially to people who are either non-committal or people who just want to sleep with you. You also have some type of vibrancy because you do things outside the box. Something that's non-traditional. If you are a woman relationship, a female to female relationship, same-sex woman relationship. I don't know why. Is it hard for y'all to define what's going on? I don't know why. It's so hard for me to get that out. It's not funny. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. If you are in the same-sex relationship with the woman, somebody's not committal. You may have to pull back emotionally, try to see the bigger picture and or walk away. There's some type of deception here. Okay, this could definitely be a fire sign. Somebody also could be lying about their finances. They could be like, oh, I don't have any money, or oh, I don't know what to do about a decision, or oh, I'm going to be, I need you to come save me about something. Yeah, they want you to come save them and defend them. They're lying. Now, if you're a masculine and you're dealing with two women, this could be a poly relationship, or maybe you just have two women on the side. You got an earth sign and a fire sign woman. Somebody's going to walk away. They're going to see your manipulation. They're going to see some type of deception. They're going to feel like, okay, well, even if I have to do something by myself, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to defend myself. They feel like they're going to find strength in moving on. Okay? So you may lose someone soon. And not, hopefully not, because my condolences, so, but in the sense of like a relationship. One or both of them may walk away. Alright, so when it comes to something that you're creating or that you're waiting for, it seems like you're taking things day by day. You're letting this build some type of strength in, or you're being confident while you do it. Internally, you could be disappointed. It's like you're sad, but at the same time, you're starting to bring some more love or energy into it. And this is bringing some more innocence back to you. You're also going to get into some type of play, or you're going to get into some type of play. Congratulations, if that's what you like to do, like acting or drama, something like that. But you're going to leave this isolation in the past. You're realizing that you're carrying your own weight of your own burden. You're weighing down your own confidence. You are. There also could be somebody that feels burdened by your confidence. Maybe they wanted to compete with you. But it feels like because you can communicate very clearly. You know how to want to make a decision and turn your back. And they feel like things end for them quickly, or you know how to get out of things. And they don't know how. They don't know how you get things to work. Especially when it comes to your security, your establishment. And they don't know how you're so balanced. But this is somebody you're emotionally detaching from anyway. Especially when she gets some type of stability. Some type of celebration. Once you hit some type of goal, you're going to have some type of desire to see like, yeah, this is an opportunity that's not really growing right now. So I'm going to put it on the back burner. You're going to focus on something else. Okay. Alright. What else we got for earth signs? You don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. So somebody could come around you like, come on, let's just do it. Ain't gonna be no issue. Or no, let's talk about it. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you sexually frustrated. You like him, but look, as soon as I look down, Danger? No. So no. Whoever this is on your mind, the answer is no. Period. Alright, well that was easy. What's the little staples button? Easy. Easy. This person could be easy. Or they're going to try to staple you as easy. That's why they're coming to do it. So they can go around and tell people, oh yeah, this person dropped their guard. Yeah, you ain't got to be paranoid or whatever the case may be. Or they may put you in a situation with your health and you may feel paranoid. Okay? This could be an Aquarius, a Pisces, heavy on the Pisces, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, the initial L, the initial E, a Scorpio, an Aries, the initial I, a Libra, the initial Q, F. No. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And honestly, that could be multiple people. I mean, no, like 3 of them. No. Danger. Dispose it. Get rid of it. Okay, somebody's hiding behind something. They're trying to act like they can blend in and or be deceptive, but whatever this is, somebody got holes in them, but there's something going on. Okay, delete it. Oh, you know, it's giving like, damn, should I change my phone number? Should I, I don't know about this. Delete it. There's also somebody that you already got rid of. That you know that this was somebody that you went around for comfort, or at some point they seemed like a comforted friend or somebody that you could eat with or, chill with. They're going through some type of danger zone right now. They're going through some type of conflict. They don't know what's left or right. They want to talk to you, but at the same time, they kind of like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to, it's going to be too much we have to go through. There's some type of deception that they don't want to clear up. You can have a baby, whether a newborn baby or a toddler. You could be going towards a daycare or around a lot of kids soon. Maybe you're taking your kids somewhere. Maybe you need a babysitter and this weekend or something at nighttime because you get some type of message where somebody tries to like spam you with something and you're like, what the fuck? I don't know if somebody watching you, somebody trying to creep you out or what the fuck. Look, somebody watching you, somebody trying to creep you out. Just FYI when it comes to that. Let's see. When it comes to somebody trying to creep you out. This is somebody that lacks confidence. They don't have the courage to say what they really feel and or what they really want. They feel like you have a major guard up against them. You know when to step back from someone. You know how to conquer difficulties. And because they want to give you love, they feel like they have to do things to get your attention. They do. But what they're doing is causing delays and failures for them. Because you're going to realize, like, if this is how you handle relationships and how you adapt to shit, and you're aggressive when you come in, like, absolutely not. I'm not going to give no energy to nobody that's insecure or got some broken promises or issues when it comes to their mental or their words. Absolutely not. What the fuck is you talking about? So you're going to be turning to somebody that. It's like, how you going to be trying to stalk me or you trying to harass me because you love me, but you don't want to say, it can't honestly be somebody of the same sex. It's like, they're posing. It's kind of like, okay, so you actually don't hate me. You actually want to love me. But because you're scared to tell me that, that's why you're trying to harass me? Fuck out of here. We don't have time for that. Alright, what else we got for Earth signs? Boundless energy. So somebody feels like you're unstoppable, or at least you feel this way. That you're full of vitality. And somebody wants to reach out and try to restore some type of harmony with you. They want to seek peace. Okay? Have you on turn over a new leaf. They want to start over. They feel like, oh, I went through a personal transformation, or I went through something, and everybody's not perfect. Everybody has their own, whatever the case may be. Somehow they say that they share your vision or they see where you're going, but somehow, some way when they look at you, they also see money. Okay? Somebody saw how you spiritually evolved, and you ended the road with a lot of people. It's like a lot of relationships they had nowhere else to go, so you ended it. They also could feel like they're at the end of a road with someone that they feel like is toxic for them. And they're starting to change the way that they see love or how they see relationships or how they allow influences over their life and things like that. They're trying to let go of some type of illusion. But this person, again, I don't know. Either they come in with their head held high, but at the same time, they're physically abusive. There's some type of public confrontation that they're going on, or a sescapade that's going on either about them, around them, or... Who has a sescapade going on for Earth signs? This could be a Capricorn. This could be a Cancer, someone with the initial N, a Taurus, or an Aquarius. Okay, what's going on with this situation? Someone's going to sit back. They're going to balance their emotions. They already have some type of resource and or information about some type of stability. and how this is going to bring in some type of finances. So they're going to plan quietly. For an example, it's like somebody trying to do some type of revenge porn, or somebody tries to exploit someone for whatever their case is, and they already knew that was coming. So it's like, okay, well, I already knew that this was gonna be an issue somehow, some way. So now I'm gonna go get a lawyer. Now I'm about to go run that check and run them coins, and I already know I'm gonna get it. They're secretly in their head, they're plotting. They are. So it threw them a little bit off balance, but not too much. I'm telling you, they're going to a judge. And this is going to somehow get them some type of finances, and or it's going to change whoever they're dealing with. Yeah, but this is going to bring some type of success. They're going to start dating somebody in legal system. And so, okay, if this is against you, somehow, some way, because you are Earth sign, Capricorn and Taurus came out, and somehow, some way, somebody tries to do something towards them, sue them. Period. You ain't gotta say much anything. I think things will go in your favor soon. The money's out here. Just that simple. If they ain't done it yet and they about to lie to you or tell you to, oh, well, if you value something, then you gonna do something else, or somebody could be trying to like blackmail you or something. They gonna try to create some type of challenge or struggle. If somebody trying to do something like that, sue them. Literally. They're trying to just watch and see what you're going to do when it comes to you feeling judged, or hope if you're going to start over or do something by someone else. They're trying to betray you somehow, some way. Once again, sue them. Like, literally. And then we got lies and alibis. So then somebody going to try to cover this shit up. And it was like, oh, no, I wasn't really, you know, the person behind the drama. There was other people. There was other conflicts. Da, 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 da. And no, because there's going to be some type of unseen hero, or somebody that has some type of connection. And they're going to figure out who was going to what and saying what in the DMs. And somebody going to F around and find out. Let them play with you if they want to. Let them play. Let them play. I'm telling you. I'm not saying somebody gonna go to jail, but it's a food tray out here. Let them play. Then at the same time, it's gonna be like, oh, well, no, I'm just gonna get off the internet for a while. I'm just gonna take a digital detox, or maybe if this happens to you, you will. You'll find some type of peace. You'll get some type of resolution, and you'll go from there. But I'm telling you, especially if this is someone that you once considered a friend, or somebody that you've known as a past, they're going to try to set you into some type of trap, and then they're gonna want some type of resolution. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. So you may feel like, I don't know, I don't understand because I'm in some type of financial strain, and so I'm stressed out because of this, that, and the third, and what this is going to work out in your favor somehow, some way. You can come back and talk about it afterwards. And look, I just seen it. Unfair expectation. You come out on top. You're not expecting it. Somebody around you could be acting like they're positive. You know that this person is toxic, but they're trying to act super positive around you. They could be doing the bare minimum. Maybe they want to sleep around with someone and it's a still relationship, or somebody gonna rat them out. If this is not you, remember we started the reading off saying you could be laughing at somebody even though the situation's not funny. So it don't have to be you. It'll be someone that you know that you connected to. Okay, and they could be going through some type of exposure. If they ask you for advice, tell them to sue them. Literally. This went a little longer than I expected. So let's go confirmations. Earth signs. It's their decision. Okay, if it's you, it's your decision. Maybe you're gonna make peace with it, or they did. What's the worst that could happen going forward? You got some type of tension headaches. Your intuition is telling you what they're doing. You need to block someone, or you just block someone. There's some unexpressed anger either by you or towards you. Okay, you may have to be the bigger manager. Okay, so something could be going on with your manager. You may have to be the bigger person. There also could be some type of issue when it comes to CPS and, okay, a toxic manager. Maybe there's some type of toxic manager and they were trying to get something to push through, and now the leverage has shifted. You may need to look up some type of information, or they were trying to look up information on you, but you had spiritual health the entire time. Okay, there could be a marriage out here. There's somebody that you know who is married. They're dropping the ball. If so, they have some type of distorted view. If you're worried about something, you will get another chance. You may need to look up some type of information and or take an online course. Okay, somebody in your old relationship, your old friend, your family, they taught you how to spot BS quickly. And so it's like now when you know that things is over, you know that it's over. Somebody could have thought that they chose up and they're realizing that they didn't. Okay, it just is what it is. You need to prepare something as it breaks, not before. So don't be out here overthinking, trying to get everything aligned from A to Z. Just work on A. Once you get A completed, work on B. If you got to think for C, but don't go all the way to the end. All right, so I'm just going slowly for a reason. You could be eating the same things that you know hurt your stomach and or your body, or that make you constipated or make you whatever, and you still doing it. I don't know. You could be running into someone in public. Okay, they don't know what you're feeling and or how you know about some type of gossip and or slander. Your blessings are closer than you think. Okay, you are trying, so continue to do so.